I recently published a video where I showed you a strategy that I used to grow a $6 account to $289, and to my surprise this strategy is simply working for almost everyone who is using it, and I've received hundreds and hundreds of messages of people showing me testimonials of how this strategy have been working wonders for them. But the problem is some people are not yet able to grow their small accounts with this strategy. So in this video I'm gonna give you 5 tips that you need to use if you want to grow your small account using this strategy. If you haven't seen that video, make sure to stick with me until the end of this video, because towards the end of the video I'm gonna give you the link to watch that first video. So let's go ahead. So tip number 1 is embrace the risk involved. You need to understand that $5 is too small to start off with. So when I traded that account that I showed you in that video, I had $5 in my account, and I happened to blow 2 of the accounts, and then the third account really took off. And the reason is, with a $5 account there is no risk management that you can put in place, and the chances of losing that account is like 90%, right? So there's a huge chance that you are going to lose that account. So there's no way to go around it. So you have to understand that the risk is involved, and there's a chance of losing that money. Number 2, find a strategy and stick to it, right? You need to understand that no strategy is 100% perfect. You don't need to jump from strategy to strategy. This is one of the biggest problem that people have. People, they want to make money, so they trade one strategy, and if they trade about 2, 3, 4 trades, and if they lose one of those trades, they will just change the strategy, thinking that the strategy is not working. But what you don't understand is you cannot find a 100% winning strategy. All you need to do is stick to a strategy that will make you profitable in a long term, and joining that strategy with other tips that I'm about to show you here, you can grow a small account. Tip number 3 is you need to keep your losses small and your winners big. So never let your emotions control you when you exit the market. So one of the biggest problem that people do again is when they are in a losing trades, they will adjust the stop loss thinking that the market will reverse, and they will accommodate a bigger loss. They will lose a lot of money. But when the market goes in their direction, they are not strong enough to keep holding that trade to make as much money as possible. They are thinking that the market will reverse and go to the low side, so they take their winners very, very small. So the winners, if the winners keep going as very small, and then the losers becomes big because you are adjusting the stop loss, that in a long run you are going to lose money guaranteed. Tip number 4 is ratio. Use higher risk to reward ratio. So when you are trading volatility 75 index, you need to understand that synthetic indices are very volatile and they trend a lot, so there is no need to be afraid of using huge risk to reward ratio. So each time when you risk 1%, make sure you are looking to make 4%, right? So let's say you are risking $2 per trade. You have a small account with a $10 account, you are risking $2 per trade. You want to make sure that you are targeting to make $8 from that account, because this is a small account. You want your winners to be as big as possible so that you can make a lot of money. So do not be afraid to use higher risk to reward ratio. Make sure whenever you risk like $5, you are looking to make like $20 from that trade. That will help you to know that whenever you win a trade, you have 3 more free trades to come, because your one winner you've already covered 3 of the next trades that you are going to risk. And tip number 5 is use trailing stop losses. What a trailing stop does is you don't exit the market with a take profit, but you just keep the stop loss following your prices. When the prices is going up, you keep your stop loss following that prices, and this helps you. Maybe sometimes the market can go to 1 to 6 risk to reward ratio. So like when the market is going up, you just need to keep following the market, and if the market takes you out, there's no problem. This is how you need to do when you want to trade a small account. So tip number 1, I said embrace the risk involved. You have to understand that $5 is too small, and don't be afraid to get into the trades when you see an opportunity. Tip number 2 is find a strategy and stick to it. There's no strategy that is going to win you 100%, so don't jump from strategy to strategy. Tip number 3 is keep your losses small and winners big. Never ever let your emotions control you, and never ever adjust your stop losses to accommodate more risk. You can adjust your stop losses to close the risk, to get into a risk-free trade, and also use higher risk to reward ratio, and use trailing stops, and don't put it too close to the entry. So that's it for this video, and I'm gonna see you in the next video when I'm gonna be talking about how I tried to grow $1 to $1,000 trading binary options. So if you want to see that video, make sure to subscribe to this channel so that you can be notified when that video comes out. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.